Live on YouTube. You guys see it? All right, so I'm going to make it back to Andrew. Make host, yes. I'm going to admit all the people since we're 1 minute over when we said we'd let them in. Oh, I don't like that delay. What do you think?
What delay?
Andrew, can you still hear me?
Yes.
So I was hearing myself like delayed from the YouTube live. So
that's gonna happen for the most part, Kyle.
Okay.
Yeah, because since it's recording you, it has to send it to YouTube. So there's gonna be a slight few second delay.
Okay.
So if it's a few seconds, it's good.
Got you. And could you all hear that I was the only one that could?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what happened to all our participants. Seemed like when I went live, it closed out the waiting room, and it doesn't look like that's a feature now.
I think
Should
I
I
can
let them in?
Can you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. So maybe I'm just no longer a co-host. All right. Thanks everyone for joining us. We'll just let a few minutes go by so people can join the meeting, and then we'll get started here shortly. All right, give it just 1 or 2 more minutes here, and then we'll get started. Thank everyone for your patience. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to thank everyone for their interest and for attending. We're really excited to be able to welcome our SRJC new students. So my name is Kyle Wallstrom, and I want to welcome you to our first ever SRJC virtual welcome day. We have an outstanding list of activities and events for you. This is our first kickoff event. And, joining me is one fellow coordinator, Andrew Grotto-Bachman, coordinator of student success teams in Petaluma.
Hi, everyone. We hope you leave today knowing there's a team of people here at SRJC to support you in your journey as a college student. We know that we are in the midst of a global pandemic, which means you're showing up here today and being enrolled as a new student is even more impressive. We know that it is not easy, and we know that you can be successful, and we are here to help you succeed. This session is being recorded and live streamed, so if you need to go back and review any of the information shared today, it will be on our websites next week. We're excited to welcome you to the SRJC. We have a great program for you today to learn about important resources, hear directly from student leaders, as well as college leadership. You'll learn about the different student success teams that are here to support you and information about how you can enter to win prizes by attending Welcome Week events.
All right. So to celebrate SRJC's Welcome Week events, we have some prizes including AirPods, an ergonomic laptop desk, textbook vouchers, and a Chromebook. So by attending today, as well as checking into 3 or more events, you'll be entered into a drawing to win one of these prizes. So today's session, your attendance, which we will record later, your participation today counts as the first of those 3. We have 2 more events later today, and then a whole week of events throughout the first week of the semester. So again, we'll put up the check-in link towards the end of today's session, and then you'll be able to check in then and start your chance to win. So now to get this officially kicked off, I want to turn it over to our college president, Dr. Frank Chong, who would like to say a few words and welcome you all to the JC. All right. Just a moment. There we go. We had Dr. Chong muted. I apologize.
It's okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to welcome all of you. I want to thank Kyle and Andrew and Michelle Vidori and Hillary for their leadership and all their hard work, and all of the SRJC peer coaches who you'll be interacting with. SRJC is an extraordinary college. I know, and you know, we're going through a lot of challenges with the COVID, and our staff is totally committed to trying to carry over the quality of instruction, the quality of student support services. We've moved just about everything remote, and we're going to continue to stay remote until it's safe to go back live. And we'll be guided by science in regards to your safety. And so we do have a small number of classes at our Public Safety Center for police and fire and EMTs that is in person. And then we have our allied health programs in nursing, radiology techs, certified medical assistants, and our dental techs. They are live using PPE equipment, but they're considered vital to the economy and to the state. And we also opened up some science lab courses in chemistry and biology. Unfortunately, we have to practice social distancing, so you have to limit the number of students there. So I know a lot of students are frustrated about not being able to get into these courses that you need to move on. And we're trying to address that as best we can with the county health officials. But I just want to let you know that, Santa Rosa Junior College has the #1 successful transfer rate to UC campuses amongst all large community colleges in the state. And there's 115 community colleges throughout California. And Santa Rosa is #1 in terms of getting our students successfully transferred to UC campuses. Something we're very, very proud of. And it really speaks to the quality of our instruction, the quality of our student services, and the quality of our campus facilities. Unfortunately, many of you won't be able to really come to campus in person, but while you're away, we're busy building a new science building. We just finished the Kundi building for math, and we're going to be redoing all of our athletic fields. We just recently completed our track and our football field, and we'll be building an Olympic-sized pool, redoing our softball, baseball, and soccer fields. So it's a very exciting time. And when you come back, many of these projects will be complete. At our Petaluma campus, Matthew Long will go over all the exciting projects going on there. I was just out at Schoen Farm this afternoon. And actually, it's probably better you're doing this on Zoom because it's 97 degrees out there and you guys would be melting. So there are some advantages to doing things on Zoom. You have to kind of look at the silver lining of everything. So I would say to you, my advice is take your time, try to get to know your instructors on Zoom. They have been trained to really be responsive to you. Try to get to know your classmates. There are clubs that are still going on, student government still going on. As you know, we have a big election happening in November on the federal, state, and the local level. And we're trying to get people signed up for the census so Californians could get its fair share of resources. So there's a lot of activities going on around you. We know your challenge. We have a food pantry. We're building student residence halls that'll be open in fall of 2022. So we're trying to deal with the housing insecurity and the food insecurity that we've heard from our students. And we're also ramping up our financial aid office, which Pedro Avila will talk to you about. We really want all students who qualify for financial aid to take advantage of it because these are your tax dollars, not the government's, that you're entitled to. So I would say you got a great orientation set up here for you. Ask a lot of questions, and I look forward to seeing you on campus sometime, but if not, I'll continue to get to know you on Zoom. So with that, I'll turn it back to you, Kyle. Go Bear Cubs.
Thank you, Dr. Chong. Now I'd like to introduce the Executive Dean of the Petaluma campus, Dr. Matthew Long, to share a few words.
Well, thanks a lot. Dr. Chong had all the right words to say, I think, as a welcome to the college. Obviously, I'm the executive for the Petaluma campus, and that's a good question. What does that mean in the age that we're all online? I did a little picture for you back here, just so you could see what it looks like, at least from a shot from our second floor. Stephanie Ritz is on here. I can tell you she remembers and can tell you what it's like. And so can all the student success coaches that are still working for you. You know, I know normally you'd pick a location to receive services, for instance, and go to counseling or get engaged with clubs and organizations. So most of that's being handled together as a district, but you will still see, and I think Andrew and Kyle and others will tell you that some of this is still based on where you might go in terms of your campus. And so I know you will see the student success coaches reaching out to you based on where you might live. And the clubs and organizations are still going on and also in their various campuses. And so I definitely encourage you to get involved. As Dr. Chong said, the Petaluma campus is, and the Santa Rosa campus have amazing construction work going on to enhance those facilities once we go back in person. And so there's exciting things happening on the Petaluma campus, a new student center that will host laundry facilities and a great kitchen and break room for students, a pop-up enterprises, and a new resource center for food and housing, a new welcome center. So lots of great stuff. And on the Santa Rosa campus, you know, we have a whole new science building going up soon in the next couple of years. So lots of great projects that are happening to enhance our facilities once you go back to them. And our hope is to have a lot of those done while there's nobody on campus too much, and have you be able to walk in once we're back in person. So great stuff there. I would just say, you know, Dr. Chong had great tips for you, and you're going to hear a lot over these welcome day events and workshops. But I'll just tell you, you know, we have done a lot to try to have every resource available to you and really want you to take advantage of those. And you're going to have, for instance, our student success teams. That's a, you know, an award-winning program that we have shown makes a huge difference in helping students through their first year and graduate from the college. So as those coaches reach out to you, taking advantage of those relationships and folks who can help you solve any problem that you might have is a great gift. And I encourage you to take advantage of any resource and every resource that is available to you, including those student success coaches. You know, another tip, it obviously is more difficult to connect with your instructors over the internet and over Zoom, but all of them will have office hours. They will have times when you can connect with them outside of that course time or that course Zoom. And so I really do encourage you to connect with them in those office hours and create some kind of relationship with them on Zoom. It makes a huge difference, and they really love you. They love you as a student. They want to hear from you and create that relationship. And so please don't think that you're imposing on them or anything. They really do want to get to know you, each one of you individually. So I definitely encourage you to do that. And then finally, just know that we are here. You know, Dr. Chong is a super accessible president. I mean, you cannot get that anywhere else. I'm telling you, this guy is here. He would talk to you individually, every one of you, if you are interested. And the same is true of myself and others. We try to make ourselves available as clearly as possible on, for instance, on the college app. I'm on there on the Petaluma side. It says ask a question of the dean. There's ask a question of a vice president on the Santa Rosa side. We literally answer those ourselves, and we'll answer every question the student has. We are totally accessible to you. If you have any question at all, there is no imposition. Please ask it either on those forums, or we have this new thing where you've probably seen it on our website. As soon as you get up to the Santa Rosa website, it has a new chat feature. And we have staff, our own staff on there, answering questions. I think we're at 8 to 5 right now, but you can also leave a message. We'll get right back to you. Any question you have about anything, we will answer it. And no question is the wrong question. We will answer every single one of them. Where's my class? Where's this building? You know, where do I get this textbook? Or how do I get a laptop? All that stuff. We are here to answer your questions. So please know that we're here for you. We're dedicated to you and your success. And we will literally do anything to guarantee it. So we really do appreciate you here. The fact that you're here shows a lot that you also are interested in making yourself successful for this college enterprise that you're taking. Just know these first 6 weeks are the prime time when you're deciding, is this for me? And am I going to be successful in these courses? So those first 6 weeks are the definite best time to reach out to us and these folks who can help you navigate those first 6. If you can have those first 6 weeks, you're good. You're gonna do it. You're gonna make it, and you're gonna be super successful. So please, again, take advantage of every opportunity. Thanks.
Thank you, Matthew. I would now like to introduce one of the success coaches, Cesar, to talk about the student success coaching program as a whole.
Okay, thank you, Andrew. So the SRJC student success teams are here to support you and help you reach your goals. And we do this through welcoming, guiding, and engaging you in your educational journey. We help create a welcoming environment on campus where all students feel a sense of belonging. We provide guidance to help you create and accomplish your goals, and inside of outside of the classroom. We also help you engage with campus life, resources, build connections for your academic success.
Now that you've heard from our college leadership and a little bit about what we're about, we're excited to have you hear directly from our student leaders. These students will share a little bit about themselves, why they decided to be a coach, how they first heard about the student success teams, and what being successful in a remote environment means to them.
So what's up, guys? My name is Emmanuel Lopez, but I go by E-Man or Manny. My major is psychology, and I've been at the JC for 2 years, and so this will be my last year. So I was introduced to the student success team in the summer after my senior year of high school. My cousin hit me up, told me some things I needed to know so I could be prepared going into my first semester. And I found his contact very helpful. I didn't feel lost or confused going to the JC. So that same semester, I applied there and got the position. I took a lot of experience and stuff I needed to learn in order to be a successful student. So now I'm passing on that information I've learned to different students, referring them to different departments, creating action plans, and leading workshops. And now that we're in a remote environment, I stay organized with all my work that needs to be done by putting on Google Calendar, making sure I do things on time, and just reaching out for help.
All right, which coach do we have next?
Jax, your mic.
All right, sorry guys. Hi, my name is Jacqueline. My major is business. So far, I've been at the JC for 2 years, now on to my third. For me, I was introduced to the student success team from Puente. The coaches would come in class and share how they help the students and what they do. And now working here, I've learned a lot of things that I can teach other students that I wish I had known my first year, such as like time management, study skills, or even definitely communication, which is definitely a super important part right now since we're in the situation that we're in with the online environment and stuff. So overall, we are here for each of you and to see you guys achieve and reach your goals.
Hi everyone, my name is Mutin. I am a sociology major and I've just completed my first year. I was introduced to the student success team by one of my cousins who was a former coach, and he told me about what SST is all about and what they do. And that honestly piqued my interest because I was a student coming in straight out of high school. So I knew that it would help me see the resources that the JC provides and also meet people that can help me throughout this journey. So being exposed to these coaches as well and recognizing that there's a lot of resources on here was a lot of help to help me, you know, be who I am now as a student. Because coming in and out straight out of high school, I wasn't too big on time management or study skills, but thanks to these guys, I've learned exactly the importance of that being a college student. So I have I thank them for that. So yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Stephanie. I'm a radiologic technologies major and I've been at the JC for about 3 years now. I was introduced to the student success team because I worked with the student life department and we collaborated on some events. The student success team has helped me with my self-advocacy and study skills. I'm able to help students succeed in their education by helping them with things like time management, study skills, and communicating with professors. My tips to remaining successful in an online environment is to make a schedule to stick by and separate your school environment from your home environment.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer and I'm a psychology major. This fall, I am starting my third and final year here at the JC. I became a coach because my first year, I honestly was lost. And as a first generation student, I didn't have like a lot of guidance when I came to college and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know where to find my classes. I remember walking around for an hour trying to find one of my classes. It was actually a math class until another student realized that I was lost and he walked me to my class, but he was subsequently late to his own class. When this program launched my second year, I was recommended to join by the EOPS Outreach Program Coordinator, Rafael Vasquez. He encouraged me to apply and told me that in my position, we would be helping the incoming first-year students. It actually ended up being one of the best decisions I ever made. I love helping people. It is one of the things that drives me and makes me feel whole. When I first began as a first-year peer coach, I was a math major, but something about my major didn't feel right. I felt like I was missing something, and now I know what that is. I like to be hands-on when helping others, and I have become a better student because I know more resources now, and I have had an amazing team of coaches by my side motivating me to do better. I have been able to help students like you succeed by forming a connection with them. I am one of your peers, so it makes it easier to hold a conversation, even if that conversation is simply asking me where the best place to get boba in your school is. It's Quickly's, by the way. I also connect with students with resources. I also connect students to resources they may not be aware of. There are so many things that I wasn't aware of my first year, and they are now the resources that I frequent the most. I am in my position to make the students feel comfortable in the SRJC environment. So sometimes that means going over Canvas, FAFSA, life, or school tips. I have been able to remain successful in this online environment by organizing my time on a calendar, creating a checklist for upcoming assignments, and having a designated place to study. With 4 younger siblings at home also studying, having my own place claimed to study is especially important to me. We also use headphones to block out each other's noise. If you are having a certain issue with online learning, whether that be not having a laptop or reliable internet, don't hesitate to reach out to one of us and we will get you squared away.
Hello, I'm Lapita. I am a nursing major. I'm starting my 3rd year. There are many reasons I decided to become a coach. I'm sure many of us can relate that as students, sometimes we're afraid to reach out for help, or we aren't aware of the resources available to us as students. Some of us even wish we had someone to motivate us and let us know that we're capable of accomplishing our goals. I want to be that person to you. I want to connect you to the right resources, and I want to help motivate you to reach these goals. I found out about the student success team through one of my English professors. I remember we had a presentation, we had a coach come in, and I was like, wow, like he must be really smart to be in a position like that. But I didn't really pay attention to it that first time around until my 3rd semester came around when we had a presentation again, and they were hiring at the time. And I was like, well, I got to get myself out there and do something to help others. As a student coach, I've learned that I'm going to struggle and that it's okay, that procrastination is something that's normal, that a lot of students deal with, and that time management is really important. I've also become a better public speaker. I used to look at crowds and I would be like, yeah, no, not going to happen. I know college can sometimes sound so stressful and maybe even terrifying, especially as a 1st-generation student. But as your coach, I'm going to make sure to connect you to as many resources and the right people to make your semester a success. So please don't be afraid to ask me about my own experiences or how I've dealt with bumps along the road. Time management and self-care are 2 really important factors to have through remote learning. So make sure to make time for yourself as well as for school. And please reach out to us if you have any questions.
Okay, and my name is Caesar. I'm a biochemistry major and I'm looking to pursue medicine in the future. I've been at the JC for 4 years and this is going to be my 5th and final year. And being success coach was never really in the cards. I never planned to become a success coach because I didn't know such position really existed here at the JC. But the moment I laid eyes upon the opportunity to become one, I instantly wanted to become part of something great. And the reason why I became a coach was it goes back to the beginnings. So the beginning of my college journey was daunting. I had some initial failures as I started to adjust to college. And there were moments I wanted to quit. There were moments where I kind of doubted my ability to complete college entirely. But after experiencing many failures and mistakes, I knew I had to change and seek help to pave my path to success. It's part of the learning process. As you make mistakes, you learn from those mistakes. And as time progressed, I started to learn how to study. I started to learn how to manage my time effectively. And I learned how to communicate and connect with my community here at the JC. And with many years of experiences behind me and all the wisdom I required after all these years, I thought it would be awesome to share it with other 1st-generation students just like myself. And I'm a student success coach because I want all students to feel prepared and confident entering college. And I want students to excel so they can pursue their dreams, regardless of any adversities that may come their way. This college journey, it's tough. It's tough to say the least. It's tough, especially if you're alone with no guidance. And that's why I'm here today, to be that support when things are tough. And I was introduced to the student success team by just an advertisement. I was just taking an art history class. Let's just say I was at the right place at the right time. I saw the advertisement and I thought it was pretty cool. And I saw they were hiring. I was like, okay, why not? I mean, it's a great opportunity. I get to help students and I love the idea of just working on campus. So I applied, and then 1 year later, here I am. Still enjoying every day, helping 1st-year students and turning their confusion into clarity. And being a student success coach, it helped me learn a lot about myself, and it helped me improve a lot of the skills that I didn't really have previously, such as communication skills. That was one big thing that I learned from being a student success coach. And it just overall helped me become a more effective communicator, which does translate pretty well to other facets of college, such as communicating with instructors during their office hours, and also outside of student success coaching, just tutoring students. And with tutoring, I get to teach people, and that helps me learn the material a lot better. So there's a perk to being a student success coach. You get to build those skills, you get to build problem solving skills as well, and it helps you in the long run as a student. And overall, to help students in their education, I'm able to help them by connecting them with the various resources offered at the JC. And the main goal is to give these students all the resources and the confidence necessary so they can execute at a high level. And I'm able to help students succeed by showing them effective, scientifically proven strategies for optimizing learning, concentration, and a lot more. And in the remote environment, due to this pandemic, it's difficult. It's difficult to concentrate. It's difficult to really narrow down what you need to do for a particular class. But what I've done to really be successful in the remote learning environment would be communication, consistency, time management, and just no procrastination. Because to do well in the remote learning environment, it requires you to become an independent learner. And this means reading the book and taking active notes on your own. And it also means taking advantage of supplementary resources offered by your instructor to really understand the course content. Also, if you're unsure about something, make sure to ask. As said previously, the instructors are here to help you. They have office hours available to you. So please take advantage of them. Don't let a problem manifest itself too late. Be sure to resolve it the moment it comes up, because you don't want to stress yourself during like the days approaching the exam. You don't want to stress, you don't want to lose track, lose focus, and overall just bomb the exam. Make sure you get the problems resolved quickly and as soon as possible by communicating with your instructor. And also procrastination, it's not really an option for online learning. And if you choose to procrastinate, you'll find out pretty quickly that the work piles on top of you very quickly. And that can elevate your stress levels, and that's something that none of us want.
Awesome. Thank you, Caesar. So, all right, now that you heard from us, we want to hear from you guys. So a new poll is going to pop up on your screen. We want to hear your thoughts on the 3 following questions. So number 1 being, what are you most excited about with the classes starting this week? Or next week, I should say. Number 2, what are you most concerned or nervous about with the classes starting next week? Number 3, on a scale of 1 to 5, how confident are you that you'll be successful at SRJC? So go ahead, we'll give you about 2 minutes to finish it up. If you guys can go ahead and start doing it. All right, about 1 more minute left. All right, I'm about to end the poll.
Wait, maybe give him another minute.
Another minute? Okay.
Looks like there may be some technical difficulties, so apologies if you weren't able to submit the poll. We'll go over the results here in just a moment and hopefully share out some results and use the chat feature if there's something you want to share that you weren't able to submit.
Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. Cool. All right, awesome. Thanks you guys for participating. Looking at the results for question number 1, it looks like you guys are most excited about starting at a new school. It's definitely one, because college, you go to school with so many, different people. It's not like high school where you go to school with the same people for all 4 years. It's just something new. You take all different classes. It's exciting. Number 2, let's see. The people are most nervous about is, let's see, getting set up for remote learning. This is definitely an adjustment for everyone. But I mean, if you guys always need help, we're here for you guys. We have resources to help you guys with tutoring and etc. There's a bunch of stuff we can help you guys with. Number 3, we have questions kind of all over the board, kind of broad, but just in general, if you're not as confident as you would like to be, since classes are starting very soon, feel free to come to us and we'll give you guys a coaching meeting and just we'll help you with anything that you guys need, any advice or any help with school stuff.
All right, cool. So now we're going to talk about each student success team and how they can help you each reach your goals. So each team has their unique offerings throughout the semester designed for your success. So as new students to SRJC, we will be in contact with you throughout your first year, and your home address will determine which team reaches out to you. But either way, both success teams are here to help you out. And so all student success teams give you guidance to navigate the standards of junior college. Our main focus is one-on-one coaching meetings. Each one of you has been assigned to a coach, and we are here to meet with you individually to create action plans, overcome challenges, and reach goals that you may have in mind. And so we follow up with each of you, making sure you follow the action plan and provide further support and referrals.
We are students and we are coaches, but we are also students just like you. We know the challenges of being a first-time student, which is why we want to guide and support you as much as possible throughout your academic journey. Aside from coaching meetings, we also host workshops on topics like time management, study skills, self-care, and more. Each month, we have workshops corresponding to certain themes. For example, this month's theme is preparedness, and we have 2 workshops next week to help you get the semester started successfully.
Now Steph will highlight the Career Education Student Success Team and its unique offerings for career education students.
Hi, everyone. The Career Education Student Success Team is specifically designed to help those of you in career education programs and those who are pursuing certificates, along with supporting you in all the ways that the student success teams do. The CE team focuses on workplace soft skills like preparing you to find and land a job in your field of study. We constantly collaborate with services in the Career Hub, helping you to become the most well-rounded job candidate that you can be.
Thanks, Steph. Now that you've heard about our team, these are our workshops for the semester. Now we will turn it over to Caesar to talk about the Welcome and Connect Center.
Okay, thank you, Martin. And so in the Welcome and Connect Center, we have first-year peer coaches. We help new students navigate the college system, connect them with resources that will benefit them. And we also provide a peer-to-peer perspective on what it takes to stay engaged and overall succeed at the SRJC. And first-year peer coaches can assist students with enrollment and financial aid applications, connected to campus technology, as well as peer-led workshops to help students develop and refine their time management, study skills, and much more. Students can call, email, and text us to ask a question, get more involved assistance, or set up an appointment for later one-on-one coaching. And students should meet with the coach because coaches have firsthand experience of the struggles and successes students face in their first year. And they know the strategies to overcome obstacles and know the resources that will benefit students when it matters the most.
Now that you've heard about our team, These are our workshops for the semester.
All right, we have heard from the coaches and now we want to hear from you again. A new poll is going to pop up on your screen. We want to hear your thoughts on the following questions. Okay, get your answers in because I'm going to close the poll in about another 10 seconds. Great, thanks for participating. And looking at the results for question 1, it looks like you guys know that you guys can come to us for any help. And I'm really looking forward to seeing your guys' faces around the camp, or well, through Zoom. I'm so used to campus before, but yes, I hope you guys attend some one-on-one meetings with all of us. And for question number 2, it looks like the one that you guys are most excited about is time management with career readiness and virtual success as like close seconds. Yeah. I hope you guys attend those workshops and we look forward to seeing you all again. Now Caesar will talk about the rest of SRJC's Welcome Week offerings.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. So this is the first of many Welcome Week events, and this is a calendar of the upcoming workshops and events that various campus departments are hosting within the next week. And later today from 3 to 4, the Student Government Assembly is hosting its Cub Life. And tonight from 5 to 6, the SRJC Peers and Student Health Services are hosting a workshop called A Healthy Start to the Virtual Fall Semester. And we hope to see all of you there.
All right, so as we talked about at the beginning of the program, we're asking you to sign into this session. The link is in the chat, hopefully. So take a minute to sign in now. By signing in at least 3 work events starting today, you're entering a drawing to win AirPods, a portable desk, textbook vouchers, or a Chromebook.
Okay, well, so on to next steps. We'll give folks a few minutes to click into the links, and looks like we're reposting the check-in link again. So we put 2 links in there. The first one is the check-in link, and then if you don't know your student ID number, some students might not know it, so we try to put that link in there as well. But go ahead and sign in, and that will count for your first attendance to our Welcome Week events. Some next steps we wanted to mention. Downloading the My SRJC app. It seems like a few of you do have that. So if you don't, definitely highly recommend it. Stay up to date information with what's going on campus, and signing into your My SRJC Cubby and the Canvas to check for your courses, any updates from your instructors or from the campus. Make sure all your contact information is up to date. Number 3, preparing your designated study area. So that's something that is, really important now that everything has to happen from home. Making sure you have a space where you can do your work uninterrupted as much as possible. We understand that's not possible for everyone, but as much as possible, create a space where you're doing your studying and your schoolwork outside of those other spaces where lots of other home life stuff happens. Number 4, attend additional Welcome Week events. So we put up the workshop list with lots of fun events over the next week. We have 2 more today. We hope you'll attend those. And then we also have a virtual welcome resource fair. So through our welcome.santarosa.edu, take a look at the list, and hopefully you'll find lots of important information there and good events that are interesting for you. So lastly, make an appointment with a coach, start the semester strong. So we'll put up our contact information, and we look forward to hearing from you all soon.
So lastly, our contact information is here. So feel free to take a screenshot or take a picture. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys throughout the semester, and thank you for joining.
All right, thank you, everybody. Great to see you all. Oh, we had a good question. There we go. Michelle's got it for us. So the next Zoom meeting ID, you go to our welcome.santarosa.edu /welcome-day. You'll see the full list of events, and all of the Zoom IDs are linked there. All right, we will be closing the meeting a little bit early, just so you all are aware. I don't want anyone to feel like they're getting kicked out. At about 2:20, we'll close the meeting. Thank you all. Okay, we are going to go ahead and shut the room down. Thank you all again, and we look forward to seeing you throughout the week.